Welcome to the Late Late Show. I'm your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please sit down and relax. Put your feet in the stirrups and take a deep breath. I'll be right over. It is... I'll just warm my hands. It's a great day for America, everybody. Especially if you like being wet and slippery and getting sand in your crack. Because... Well, isn't that always a good day, though? No, because the Mavericks Big Wave Surf Competition starts today on the California coast. It's called the Mavericks. It's a big wave surf competition involving surfing and big waves. It's self-explanatory, really. You know what I'm talking about. These waves are enormous, though. They're huge. As big as a 3-story building. As big as that. Imagine Shaquille O'Neal jumping into a swimming pool, doing a cannonball. That's how many... Perhaps not that big. Perhaps Shaq's shoe going into a swimming pool. That would be about that. Not a lot of people know this. In fact, no one knows this. Well, some people know it. Well, you'll know it in a minute. I know how to surf. I learned to surf. Yes, I did. I learned to surf in Waikiki Beach in Hawaii. Waikiki Beach. I like to surf. I don't do it often. You know, I live on dry land, but I do like to surf. I don't do it often. Surfing's not hard. It's not hard to do. It's hard to do well. But it's not hard to get on and you know. Hard to do that. I do this as well. I do that. Oh, the surf chicks dig me, I tell you. No, surfing is not hard to do. It's just hard to do. Well, everybody thinks they can do it once you've learned a little bit. It's like poetry. It's like poetry. Poetry is not hard. Hard to do well. But, you can't do it just because you can rhyme something with Nantucket. It doesn't make you a poet. It's a good poem, though, but it doesn't make you a good poet. Anyway, I learned to surf in Hawaii. Hawaii, as I call it. After the Elvis movies I've seen. Hawaii. Oh, mahalo, aloha. That's the most Hawaiian I know. It's the most Hawaiian most Hawaiians know as well, actually, I've noticed. Mahalo, what does it mean? Not sure. Anyway, before Hawaii became the, I think it's the 57th state, it was actually part... I'm still studying for my citizenship. I've got some... Before Hawaii became part of the US, it was actually part of the British Empire. This is true. It was, the British got around. They were all over. They were the Paris Hilton of their day. Everywhere. Wait, before you come after me with the flaming torches, I wasn't making the videos, it was her. Oh, how dare you say that about Paris? Get out of it. The Hawaii was discovered by the British explorer Captain Cook. I don't know what his first name was. Bob or something. Captain Bob Cook, and he discovered Hawaii. And he named them, I think it was actually Robert, I don't know who cares. Anyway, he discovered Hawaii, and they were called the Sandwich Islands. They used to be called the Sandwich Islands after the Earl of Sandwich. Apparently he was a friend of Captain Cook, you know. Ooh, look, some islands. I'm naming them after my friend, the Earl of Sandwich. The Sandwich Islands. And the Earl of Sandwich, of course, is the man who invented the sandwich. That's true. Well, actually, probably not true. Because he was an earl, it was probably the butler that invented the sandwich. And the earl got all the credit for it. It's always the way, isn't it? But the sandwich should be named after the butler. You should ask for a ham and cheese Jeeves or something like that. That's... Whatever his name was. I don't know what his name was. Larry the butler. Can I have an egg salad, Larry? See, the Earl of Sandwich he was a big gambler, the Earl of Sandwich. And he liked to sit at the gaming tables in wherever Vegas was in Britain at that time. And he said to his butler, bring me a snack. And, the butler said, well, what do you want? He said, well, I want something I can eat without utensils so I can just keep playing cards. And, so they experimented with different things, piece of meat, piece of bread in the middle, a piece of meat on the outside. Close, but not quite right. Then they found... if you've never tried that, try it, it's tasty. The Earl of Sandwich, he saw, oh, this is a tasty snack, and he copyrighted the name. He patented the name, the sandwich. And his descendants have made a fortune. Every time you eat a sandwich, now, you order a sandwich, these guys get 50 cents. Every single time. Jared gets nothing. Jared gets nothing. Do you believe that? How do you get from being a fat bastard to a thin bastard just eating sandwiches? I don't get that. I mean, does anyone else have a problem with Jared? Does anyone think that... I don't know, something. Anyway, the Earl of Sandwich, he invented the sandwich because he was playing cards. He liked to play cards a lot with his other friends, Lord Corndog, I don't know. Lord Corndog, Duke Buffalo Wings, and... have you met Duchess Pigs in a Blanket? Have you met... Oh, they were all inventing snacks at the same time. It was a big think tank. What the hell was I talking about? Surfing! I'm talking about surfing. Anyway, getting up on the board was easy for me, because I was a drunk for a long time, so standing... It's all about moving one leg, whether surfing or being a drunk. It's just one leg. And for me, I learned on a longboard. Something you can go up and down on, like that. I said, I don't like the short, but I like a long, long surfboard. Something with an engine, maybe, in a cabin. An entertainment centre, I don't need a flat-screen TV. A regular TV is fine. Just, anyway. I never got into surfing, and I'll tell you why. Because, how you think surfers are kind of like tousle-haired, fun-loving kids, hey, and they do that thing. Not the gangster thing, they just kind of, they do that. Like that. Well, surfers are not like that at all. They're unpleasant, territorial bastards. They are. They're horrible. They're thugs in wetsuits. They're terrible. If strangers try to surf their beaches, they come up and get all in your space. It's like Crips and Bloods in the water. They're aqua hoods. That's what they are. They don't hang 10 at all. They don't hang. They're just... My aquatic sport of choice is scuba diving. Yes, exactly. Hooray for scuba diving. Hooray. We don't get to say much as scuba divers because we're underwater, obviously, all the time. I think you'll pixelate me, won't you? Well, pixelate you too. No, I like the scuba diving because it's safer than surfing. Much less likely to be attacked by a shark. Now, you would know this if you watch Shark Week on the Discovery Channel. I never miss it. It's fantastic. Because the sharks come up, they see the surfers, from underneath. They see the board and the little arms and legs, and they think, oh, it's a seal. And they come up and, one bite. And it's always one bite because sharks actually don't like the taste of humans. You ever hear about a shark attack? It's one bite, they go, oh, pow, no, man. We taste like broccoli to sharks. Like, oh, pa! Now listen, about the surfing, anyway, there's great surfing in the UK, near Cornwall. It's the south of England. It's fantastic surfing there. But it's interesting because this is the place where people their accents are really like pirates. It's where the pirate voice comes from, because they were seafaring people, so they talk like that all the time. And which makes the surf culture lingo very different. Surf me up, ha-ha, that's right. Gnarly, ah. Ah. I know it looks like it's just a plank. You try surfing with a hook for a hand, you bastard. Me parrot drowned after I wiped out this morning.